Polymarket tells CBS News it's auditing its promotional content in response to a recent investigation by the Wall Street Journal. The newspaper found the prediction market paid online creators to produce videos that show them collectively winning a total of $1.9 million. The problem? According to the Journal, those bets weren't real. The Journal found most of the videos featured phony trades on dummy sites that looked like the real Polymarket. So in one example, the Journal found a content creator posted a video in January showing him winning $100,000 on a wager that President Trump would publicly say the word McDonald's that month. Well, that too was fake. In response to the Journal's reporting, Polymarket said it is, quote, committed to maintaining accurate, fair, and transparent markets. We are part of a rapidly growing industry and are constantly evaluating ways to improve how we're engaging and earning the trust of our audience. One of the authors of this story, Wall Street Journal news associate Neil Mehta, joins us now. So, Neil, you and your team analyzed more than 1,100 videos by 10 TikTok creators promoting Polymarket. How did your investigation determine these bets were fake?
Absolutely. Well, thanks for having me. And a quick disclosure that the publisher of the Wall Street Journal has a partnership with Polymarket. So we've been covering prediction markets for a while, and our social media feeds are absolutely full of these videos. But we didn't think much about them. Then one day we decided these are kind of interesting. Maybe we can trace these bets. The great thing about Polymarket is that all of the bets that are placed are public, so you can see who placed that bet and how much they placed it for and what time they placed it at. So we were trying to cross-reference these videos with bets that were documented in public data.
Wow.
Now, we started noticing something really strange, which is that none of these bets were appearing in the data. And we were totally stumped. But then one evening, we were in the office really late, and we noticed that for a split second in one of these videos, a creator typed in a URL when they were about to film a bet that we thought was real, and the URL was not Polymarket, but POIYmarket.com. And we jumped up and we're like, this is crazy.
Wow,
this is not the real Polymarket. And once we realized this, we decided to investigate further and look at these videos. But this is where reporting comes in, and we also spoke to creators that have worked with Polymarket. And by reviewing these over 1,000 videos and speaking with these creators, we learned that in reality, the bets were placed on a dummy website that Polymarket had paid influencers to film bets on, and that they were given a password to access this site, and they were able to create the impression that they were really placing money on Polymarket.
So I have a loaded second question. Are these influencers divulging that they're paid by Polymarket? Is this legal? And what is your big takeaway for people at home who are watching this?
Yeah, let's start with the disclosure. So most of the creators that we looked at did not disclose that they were being paid by Polymarket. But after we reached out to the company and started asking about some of their marketing practices, we noticed that many of the creators started adding that they were a Polymarket partner to their bios. Now, to the question of whether it's legal, I mean, I'm not a lawyer or a regulator, but what I will say is that federal advertising law requires people to be truthful about what they're advertising and for advertisements to be disclosed, though there is a level of gray area. And prediction markets are also governed by commodities law, and that law requires that people do not practice any deceptive or misleading practices.
Wow. All right. Neil Mehta, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.